After an arduous task of evacuating stranded people of Sikkim'S from various parts of the country amidst the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, the organized evacuation is now in its final phase, said Secretary Transport Raju Basnett, member of the Sikkim's Evacuation Cell. Out of the 11,831 Sikkim'S people registered with the State Evacuation Cell, so far around 6,332 people have been evacuated from different parts of the country through various means of transportation. Meanwhile, from the 18th June, most of the free quarantine centers will be closed and those who wish to return to opt for paid quarantine facility in Sikkim. Deepak's report. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, after carrying out the Herculean task of evacuating stranded Sikkim'S people from various parts of the country, organized evacuation is now in its final phase, informed Sikkim's Secretary Transport Raju Basnett, who is also a member of the State Evacuation Cell at Gangtok on 11 June.
After the 18th of June, the government has decided that free quarantine facilities will be relieved because now the education institutions will have to start functioning. I mean, they'll have to open up, their spaces have to be sanitized, they have to ready themselves for, for students to return. So that facility needs to be cleared first and foremost.
Commencing on the 1st of May 2020, the State Evacuation Coordination Cell, comprising of an efficient team of officers and staff of the state government, successfully carried out the evacuation drive. So far, the evacuation cell has received 11,831 registrations, while 6,332 people have been evacuated from different parts of the country through various means of transportation. Very few Sikkim'S people are now stranded outside the state. The number of people returning to state every day has come down drastically, informed Basnett.
For people who are extremely needy, maybe there may be some BPL families, people from BPL families who will be returning to Sikkim even after 18th. Certain facilities will be provided to them, quarantine facilities will be available for them, but for majority of the people who are returning after 18th, the quarantine facilities will be available only on paid basis.
Meanwhile, from 18 June onward, most of the free quarantine center will be closed and those who wish to return to Sikkim will have to opt for paid quarantine facility. It was informed that the evacuation cell will gradually hand over the evacuation data to the Information Technology Department, Government of Sikkim, which will maintain the database. It was further informed that for the people who will return to the state after 18 June, scheduled bus services will be available from SNT Siliguri. From there, the buses will drop them to Rangpo and Meli screening centers, and from where they will be sent to designated quarantine centers on their own expenses. So far, Sikkim reported 24 coronavirus cases. In the biggest single-day spike, Sikkim witnessed 14 new positive cases among Mumbai returnees on Thursday. With Deepak Guru, Gangtok.